So I'm Rich Satcher. I'm the Executive Vice President of our Construction Materials Group. You know, over actually like the last 20 years, there's been a lot of volatility in the price of crude oil and products related to crude, whether that's natural gas, diesel, gasoline. For 2022, we actually built in some inflation into our fuel pricing, but nothing like we're experiencing today, right? The world events and some other things that have happened have really accelerated the increase in the inflation regarding anything related to crude oil, which really impacts our business.
Hi, I'm Robert Dugan. I'm the President and CEO of the California Construction and Industrial Materials Association, CalCIMA. We're the trade association that represents everybody that digs rock, sand, and gravel out of the ground and turns it into either constructional or industrial materials. So as an industry, as we look forward, there are some challenges, but there's also some confidence and optimism. You know, we're all talking about the new normal, but we also have this tremendous opportunity post-COVID, and unfortunately these price spikes are going to fuel maybe some of that innovation. But let's talk about the challenges. What we see, we know we're going to take a little bit of a hit, I think, in public works programming at the state, federal, and local level. We also know that in some cases some of the private work may slow down. When we look at hospitals or repaving parking lots, maybe we're going to see a little loss of that type of business. On the other hand, when you look at the optimism, we're in a tremendous industry to weather this storm. We've seen many of these challenges, but right now we have SB1. We have a guaranteed funding source for our primary market driver transportation infrastructure, which drives everything, because the economy doesn't work unless we can move goods and services.
So my name is Peter Lemon. I'm the Vice President of Logistics. It's happening to all of us. It happens to our business. It's happening to us personally. It's happening to our neighbors, to our fellow contractors, to our customers, our end users. Everybody feels the tide rise. Graniterock uses about 3 million gallons a year. That's 5 tankers you see on the road delivering to your local gas station. The big tanker with 2 front and back. 5 of those a day is what Graniterock is burning through. Is that a lot of fuel? Absolutely. Are we a fuel intensive industry? Absolutely. What we do takes a lot of energy to execute. I think that, you know, in general, Graniterock is very conscientious of our consumption of energy and how to be efficient in the work that we do. And that is core to who we are. Internally, it's not like we, had the faucet running and we need to go turn it off, right? We already knew to turn off the faucet. The first step is reduce consumption. We've been reducing consumption through all the great work that our team members, our capital programs, just general conscientiousness of how to be good environmental stewards. There's not a lot of necessary immediate action because we already did that good work.
In general, we have 100 mixer trucks on the road every day delivering concrete, lots of heavy equipment that deliver materials to our plants. And unfortunately, they're not the most fuel efficient pieces of equipment. It's all about how much fuel has increased. Yeah, I mean, it's so significant that you get to a point where you're better off not making the delivery. And I hate to say that. We're never going to leave our customers high and dry. But we're going to manage our business so we don't have to say we can't. We've decided, and we think our customers appreciate this, that you create a surcharge that will float with how the commodity price changes. So when it goes up, there's going to be a surcharge, and when it comes back down, it'll either be reduced or it goes away. This is the first time we've ever had to apply a fuel surcharge. We've always built that into the cost of our product. So, we're just trying to clip off this very peak of cost that's occurred here in the last 30 to 60 days. And we're hopeful it's very short term, and we'll just manage through it with our customers.
There is nobody that raises their hand and appreciates higher prices. What we do hope is that it is transparent and clear on what we're doing so they can plan their businesses going into the future. Through good communication and transparency, that we can continue our good relationships. That's why we have articulated this in our fuel surcharge program, so that we can be good partners together, right? And have a communication and an understanding of how we are going to deal through this crisis and make it something that is visible.